Hello, my name is David Boone. I'm speaking to you from Niceville, Florida, and I want to talk about convolution reverb and algorithmic reverb. Hard to put this in 5 minutes. Um, when we're recording, we pretty much strip out all the ambient sounds that we're uh, able to do, and in order to make our recorded sound file sound more natural, we restore the sense of ambience by adding a reverb, either at the insert or as a parallel effect in an aux send. The two types of reverbs we use when we do that are convolution and algorithmic. The convolution reverb is similar to a sampler, and it is an actual sample of an actual room. They're recorded from real rooms, and they produce what are known as impulse responses. Generally, they're recorded with several microphones, and we use those reverbs. We pass our signal through them, and the sound we get back from the reverb is one based on the sample of the actual room that was sampled. They have a very large impact on your CPU, so they use up a lot of resources. Also, they tend to build up a lot of bass in your file, which then you can strip out with equalizers or whatever, high pass equalizers or whatever. They tend to build up more bass than an algorithmic reverb. So it's recommended a lot of times that you use your algorithmic reverbs on most of your things, and save your convolution reverbs for your featured instruments because they are better sounding and they produce a more beautiful reverb. Secondly, the algorithmic reverb is your standard reverb plugin. It's the one you see in most DAWs, and those are more related to a synthesizer. In other words, they synthesize through programming and delays the idea of acoustic space. The two aspects of it that you'll be dealing with, that you'll have to set up every time you set one of these up unless you use a preset, is your early reflection, which is similar to a lot of short slapback delays coming at you. Those are your early reflections coming back. And then your diffusion, which is usually the longer term delays coming back at you from your surfaces. At least that's what they tend to simulate. So I'll go into Pro Tools now and try to see if I can show you the difference in the sound of the two. So what I've done here is to record a hand clap track for you to listen to with the two different reverbs. First, we'll hear it dry. Then we'll hear it with the algorithmic reverb. I tried to simulate the characteristics of the impulse reverb that I have on the other track, which is this one. This is your convolution reverb, which you can hear sounds much richer and fuller. So the convolution is more related to the idea of sampling. And then we'll go back over to the algorithmic, which is attempting to simulate more like a synthesizer. I hope that you've heard the difference. I certainly have learned a lot, and going back over this information, I learned that I really like convolution reverb. Thank you very much. Bye.